Rome, a name synonymous with power, grandeur, and ruthless ambition. Yet within its long and storied history, some chapters are darker than others. Two names in particular send shivers down the spines of even the most hardened history enthusiasts. Caligula and Nero, both men, emperors of the mighty Roman Empire, have become infamous for their reigns of terror, their depravity, and their sheer unadulterated madness. These emperors, separated by a mere generation, left an indelible mark on Rome's psyche. Their stories, passed down through centuries, are a potent cocktail of historical fact, salacious rumor, and outright propaganda. Separating truth from fiction is a task as daunting as it is necessary. We must delve into the annals of history, scrutinize the ancient texts, and confront the uncomfortable realities of power left unchecked. Only then can we begin to unravel the mysteries of these two infamous rulers and attempt to answer the question that has haunted historians for millennia: who was the more notorious tyrant? Our journey takes us back to the tumultuous 1st century AD, a time of both great prosperity and deep-seated anxieties for the Roman Empire. The Julio-Claudian dynasty, founded by the legendary Julius Caesar, held a precarious grip on power. It was into this world that Gaius Julius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, later known as Caligula, was born in 12 AD. Just a few years later, in 37 AD, Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, his grandnephew and future rival in infamy, entered the world. Little did anyone know that these two infants, born into the highest echelons of Roman society, would grow up to become the very embodiment of imperial excess and brutality. Caligula, whose name itself evokes images of cruelty and excess, ascended to the throne in 37 AD amidst popular acclaim. The young emperor, initially perceived as a breath of fresh air after the suffocating rule of Tiberius, quickly became a figure of fear and loathing. His reign, though brief, was a whirlwind of bizarre behavior, paranoid delusions, and unspeakable acts of cruelty. Stories of his madness, some undoubtedly embellished over time, paint a picture of a man utterly detached from reality. He declared himself a living god, demanding to be worshipped as such. He indulged in incestuous relationships, appointed his favorite horse Incitatus a senator, and allegedly even planned to build a bridge across the Bay of Naples simply so he could ride his chariot across the water. Whether these tales are entirely true or the product of later Roman historians eager to blacken his name is a matter of debate. What is undeniable, however, is the climate of fear and paranoia that permeated Roman society under his rule. Caligula's cruelty knew no bounds. He reveled in torture and execution, often forcing senators and their families to witness these gruesome spectacles. Nero's reign, which began in 54 AD, presents a more complex and nuanced picture. Unlike Caligula, whose descent into madness seemed swift and all-encompassing, Nero's rule was marked by a strange dichotomy. He was a man of contradictions, a lover of the arts who presided over unspeakable atrocities, a shrewd politician capable of both great generosity and chilling ruthlessness. In the early years of his reign, Nero was seen as a just and compassionate ruler. He implemented popular reforms, reduced taxes, and even engaged in public works projects that benefited the common people. He saw himself as a patron of the arts, a poet, a musician, a charioteer. He longed for recognition and admiration, believing himself to be an artist trapped in the body of an emperor. However, beneath this veneer of sophistication and culture lurked a darker side. As Nero's reign progressed, his paranoia grew, as did his grip on power. He eliminated rivals, real or imagined, with ruthless efficiency. His own mother, Agrippina the Younger, became a victim of his paranoia, brutally murdered at his behest. The Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD, which devastated the city, further tarnished his reputation.